Alright, on to one that I think is going to be a lot more in my wheelhouse, just because I really do like this champ, and I do like Hellhorns. Hellhorn's hands down my favorite clan in the game. It's the only clan, even when I see these cursed seeds, that I don't really grimace at, even though I know they can be pretty bad. I just really like this clan. I always feel like there's a line I can find with them, other than the weird ones where it's like Demon Fiend and Consumer of Crowns with Tethys. Those don't count. But anyway, we'll see what we got here. Looks like you're both very similar in score. That's like, can't get much more close than that. But we'll see here. Hope for Dark Calling. Though we have a Wicklash, so Burnout is not off the menu if I don't find Dark Calling. I was going to say probably just default to Harvest. I might still default to Harvest, I don't know. I mean, with Queen's Imps, it probably makes sense. An event, and a Votivary. Alright, very annoying bosses, but pretty good starters. Oop, I somehow clicked twice on all of that. Well, moment of truth. Am I gonna do Burn Bright? Which I, way back in the day, was pretty fond of. They need to unnerf that path, by the way. I think we just do Accumulator. It still opens up Dark Calling a lot more. I don't know. Maybe Burn Bright. I have the Wicklashes for Burn Bright. Burn Bright crushes the early game. I wouldn't say Accumulator necessarily does. It's not a bad, like, in the grand scheme of champ paths, but it isn't. Of all the paths of Rector, it's definitely the weakest in early game. But it just opens me up to Dark Calling a bit more. Granted, I can still go Dark Calling with Burn Bright, but I'd have to spend Burnout Extension on him. I'm going to do Accumulator, I think. I think there's just too much for it. Ooh. Unbroken Horn doesn't play nicely with Vent, unfortunately. I think I might do Combustible Wax. That makes me able to play these Wicklashes very liberally and just use them as razor-sharp edges. I don't even necessarily have to hit on any of the Hellhorn scaling cards now. Might just do a Faulty Loader. Could I deal with a 15er with that, which those vents can't kill. Either way, with the boss, we'll have a guy behind him. So it's a little iffy, but it's a fucking unit draft, so my hands are tied. At least that guy gets sharded up. That's definitely a good thing. Do I go bottom, or do I go top? I believe we go top. Go like this, though, I think. Unfortunately, this burnout kind of fucks me over. I can't get any harvests here. I get this one, luckily, but... Eesh. Let's go here, 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 do that. I don't even think I want to play that. It's obviously the worst group I could find. So we actually kill all that, so that's fine. Vent's just not good for me here. $20, $32, 41. Okay. And we'll just go that, I If I go drawing both vents here is not great. No. Not much else I can do there. There's a world I think I could have killed the backliner, but not this world. But we got him, it didn't matter. So we got through the hardest port of Harvest, which is Ring 1, I feel. He's significantly better when you compare him with banner units. Can pair him. Not compare, can pair. Do we need heals? There's a lot of armor in this combo, potentially. I think we just take a Wicklash. It's another Razor Sharp Edge, essentially. And maybe Hornbreak? I'm open to a Hornbreak. It's a Paraffin Enforcer. I have to imagine we take that. I know it's chased, but it's just good. So I don't know. I think we go left, even though we might want other stuff for this guy, but maybe left makes sense. Shitstone, of course. Steelworker's fine. For now. Do we need it? I've got the defense of Harvest Rector. But I don't know. I think I would take it. Obviously I don't want any of that. I could do something weird where I just give this guy burnout and hope for a multi-strike. I don't think so. It seems pretty shit. I don't think we take the gold because we're not going to need gold coming up. I could make a removal though on that same note. Alright, well, should I add this health to somebody? Like, maybe I just add health to this guy. I don't know. He's not going to frontline though. None of them are going to frontline. Ah, that's a disappointing fucking shop. We want Paraffin Enforcer and this guy on the same floor, or do we want Steelworker and him on the same floor? I think since I have a vent right here, we'll go with Steelworker and Dude. Should have put him in the back probably, but whatever. Well, it was going to Wicklash this guy. Now I'm just going to do that. Finally got a Wicklash. Let's go. Alright, so we got that. I don't think we need that. We've got plenty of burnout extension with just a Wicklashes. Card purely dedicated to burnout extension with the wax just doesn't seem necessary. Well, I could do a Molten Encasement. Opens up Endless as a high roll. Steals are definitely on the menu still. 1 steal is. But still, it's either that or skip, because I don't really want any of these others. I think it's fine. I don't really... Here's the thing about Harvest Rector. I think it's by far the weakest. Well, is it? Maybe I should have just taken Burnout Rector. I'd be so much more likely for Burnout Rector to be better, to be used right now. I honestly just didn't expect to see a Paraffin Enforcer. Might as well take this. I think we can skip these. I'm pretty low on Wickless Baron after that. I don't know. It's okay. I've never really had it perform that well for me. It's decent, but starting stats are shit. Of the scaling things in the game, Harvest just often isn't, you know, is it on the level of like an incant unit? Not really. Not this one. I think we skip here. I'll probably just self-infuse the Paraffin Enforcer. I have a Hellvent coming up. I don't need a Hellhorn banner. I think I'm just gonna say fuck it. Like, let's just self-infuse. Check this for good measure. -2. Nothing really. Horrible event. God damn it. Oh, that's so stupid. Yeah, let's just self-infuse here. I think since we have all this stuff here, we can probably, well... I think I still actually just go Steelworker up top. Then we have that guy in front to just gain armor. So we could actually go here. I can take this hit, I guess, and just give that guy rage. I do want to get that strike in. Here, let's go. Event coming up. Maybe I can vent for a low amount here to kill that. I do need to kill that thing. Okay, we got the vent there, though I do have this as well, which I'll definitely put down. I definitely want to keep you in. See, this is why I got him. I was like, I could play the imp, but I was like, there's probably a situation where I only want to play the vent for this much. Although here it doesn't actually end up mattering, but it could have, right? If I had not drawn that Molten Encasement, there's a situation where I might have had to play that vent, but now I can just play this vent, so it's all good. Double Exploder. That's annoying. I can't get any of this shit to stick up here. Deck is way too full of shit right now. How do I have 60 health? That is a rarity. Oh, here we can finally get this fucker to stick. Not that it'll matter, but yeah. Alright. Annoying, but we did okay. Yeah. So this is a little bit... Let me double check. Is this... Probably just a last stand, right? Obviously, last stand is not the greatest in a chase, but I think we can live with it. I gotta say, though, this one seems definitely is much better than the last seed. That last seed was pretty nightmarish. This one, though, I've seen a lot of good stuff show up on it. It's not like OP or anything, but like, I don't know, we've seen Wicklash and a pretty nice setup for it. We've seen Paraffin Enforcer, Fledgling Imp, now we've seen a Last Stand. Even the units like Steelworker are pretty good. And the champ is just one of those champs that kind of does stuff. And then now we're seeing like even a Rail Beater. I see, this is one of those where I don't necessarily think, hey, I might just still lose the run, but I guess what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't seem nearly as narrow as some of the really bad curse seeds so far. But we'll see what's in store. Question is, do I just stick with the units that I have here? Do I want to spend 25 more shards? Because Rail Beater is pretty good. Like, I can get a Rail Beater with Steelworker. I mean, that defense could be nice. If I don't end up with endless Molten Encasement, then that's pretty good. I think it's worth a take. Probably just draw. We want to hit Wicklashes pretty often. We want to hit... If I find an Endless here, I want to find the Endless unit quite often. We find it. So now, before I was going to probably just fuse the Worker into the Rail Beater first, but now that I see Endless, I'm going to put the Imp, or the encasement into the Imp. We still have Imp artifacts that could be found ahead of us. That's why I think they're better than the Tomb artifacts. Plus, there's just cards that have Imp synergy, so the Engage pack here should go that direction. So Molten into the Fledgling Imp. Now there's just a lot of stuff we can do on this run. We'll put Endless there. If I can find a Burnout, that would be nice. 25 health could be nice as well, like on this guy at this point. If I do that, I can't re-roll for Burnout, though. And this guy really does probably want to have that Burnout. I think we re-roll for Burnout. I think it was worth a shot. I can still put the 25 health in anyway. These are not being taken. Or I could just... This is a totally hittable steal. I mean, it's not like I'm giving up a Vortex or anything for it. I might just hold out for Burnout. Still, though, I should put 25 health into something. I think this guy wants to go in front, so we'll make him do that. Quick wouldn't have been horrible either if I could afford it, but I just can't afford it. Still going to keep the Steelworker around. I do want to put... I know it's going a bit to Shardville here. You know what? I don't need it. When I have this on Endless, I just don't need this on into the Rail Beater, I suppose. But I will keep the Rail Beater. I just won't spend 25 shards to infuse it, so I guess I remove the Steelworker. Keep the Rail Beater. Was there any other good stuff? Spell Chain could be okay on that, but I am not really going to be able to... I need to get the Ember down on it to do that. Like, this... I'm not giving this up. So, like, this I'd have to wait all the way to Ring 7 to make that even be an okay play. I'm already at 65 shards. I don't think I need to do that. Was hoping for Dark Calling, though I guess it's not that big of a deal either way. Could just do Burn Bright. I mean, at this point, I may not need the Frail Beater either. I could just do Burn Bright and Paraffin Enforcer. Like, am I gaining much from this accumulator? Not really. I could just start with Burnout. Start with actual stats. Let's just flex it. I mean, I'm either going to use the champ on my floor or I'm going to use it as a throwaway. As a throwaway, it's better this way. On the floor, it's arguably better this way too, given my setup is centered around Paraffin Enforcer. Am I too cocky for thinking that I can do this? I really feel like I should be able to do this. Hopefully this isn't my demise here. But there's a lot of good artifacts. And I kind of want them. On this fight, I could probably go in down here. Okay, why don't we get your damage up? Go like this. Maybe not. That guy in front kind of fucked me over, but this should fix it. Alright, we're sitting well now. Let's give you a Whiplash. This cleanup floor should be pretty decent, but we've got this early. That's pretty good. When is the Hellvent? 2 from now? Probably going to Hellvent this, I think, because I can get... I'll probably take a pip upgrade. But I definitely want to find this thing often. Do I care about Ember Drain? I mean, I could get a last standoff. I think I don't want to play these cards then. I guess this floor... This guy right here is really fucking things up. Well, I guess I'm not going to do the last stand. I have so many Scourges coming in. It doesn't even kill that. Fuck. Well, it will if I Whiplash. I think we're just going to have to take a hit from a Scourge here, unfortunately. Man, this floor is somehow just so weak. Like, it can't kill anything. The fuck? If I Whiplash here, I can kill that. I don't really want to take 5 to my Pyre here. At the same time, I mean, this should kill the boss. This is a lot of damage. Why don't I just do this? That should be fine, right? I suppose there's always the Vetivery Endless option here, too, to get that. But it looks like we're fine here. Boom. I think Rail Beater would be better on the floor, though, than the Champ. Literally the only punish for putting the fucking... going this way, basically, because I had already seen the other Tomb Artifact come by. But yeah, this is the one situation where Fledgling Imp not in there. I still stand by my decision, though, because there are there's an Imp artifact, which means the first Imp that I play, I draw a card, I get an Ember. There are several Imp sacrifice cards. There's just more for Imps than there are for Tombs, but of course, this has to happen. It just has to. But yeah, there's no point in me taking it at this point. There's only like one or two Tombs I can find, and I wouldn't take any of them at this point. Vent is just better AoE than Fatal Melting. and these are redundant with my card. These are good card. All the three of them are good, but they're redundant with what I already have and am getting from my deck. So we'll skip. Though a tiresome climb will never be bad. Honestly, Imp in a Box is the other consideration here. Still think tiresome climb's less needed when I have so much stealth. But it is in its own way kind of a form of removal. We also don't have any multi-strike. We may never end up with any. I need to think about maybe doing a drag build, actually. If I don't get multi-strike, I may have to. Just a floor of Paraffin Enforcer, these, and drags behind. It may have to happen for Divinity. Well, either way, I think a tiresome climb is just more useful here than what the other options are. How about no? Definitely this, though. Loves to give quick. Definitely a 10 and Pierce there. Sketches. Maybe. Messy is absolute fuck with this many units in the deck. It's risky, but what it does is it just thins the deck out. There's no way I can remove all of this. I don't know. That just seems really iffy. Whereas the Firestone housing, I think we can just make use of that. So making you quick. Without a burnout on this guy, I don't like making him quick. Either way, I don't need to make him quick. What we do probably want to do is start putting some health on these drags. It's actually kind of looking like these drags are going to be necessary. Endless. Not on any of this. Let's just start spreading these out. I wish I could get a burnout 1 upgrade for this fucker. Although I guess with combustible wax, it's not really all that good. Well, we might just have to be looking at multi-floor setups here. Maybe I do still need to hell vent this guy, huh? Paraffin Enforcer? I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Giving them multi-strike I think is fine. If they leak, they leak. They probably honestly will. But this is an artifact. We have the vent now. We're gonna have to wait. The wave 2, I think, is just too much fucked. Maybe I don't even want this guy on there. Maybe the rail beater's better. I don't know. I don't think so. There's no real sense putting this up here right now. I'd rather get that guy to hit anyway. What I could do is do that. He's gonna die though. I kind of want to go like 12 by, that's so much damage. I didn't realize these guys do 12 damage. That's so much fucking damage. I think we actually set to... Oh man, is this gonna fuck me, like losing this molten encasement though? Well, no, I think I just do this. So... I just don't really see any other way to do this. Should put this guy on this floor, but whatever. Give you damage. Alright, we can start putting some work in here. Unfortunately, the last stand is just too awkward to really do much with here. Who are we going to vent? Are we going to vent this? Or are we going to vent this? Let's vent this. It's a problem with a lack of multi-strike. That's going to be a pretty good significant amount of damage to the pyre. From full to 86. At least we kill this. We should beat the boss with all of this. Definitely don't want to kill that guy in the back. Can take that out. Might as well get an extra lifesteal burned out. Not that it will matter. Why don't we just do that? Last stand's awkward to play in this deck. But it'll be pretty good once if I can get the draft idea going. Could add some reform. I don't know. Not draft drag. I don't know. I really don't have any spells in this deck either. Could be initiate into chased when I'm having to burn Wicklashes. Like, I could just add some of these to counteract that a little bit. Would Wicks or Memories of the Melted be better? Maybe Memories of the Melted could combo with Last Stand a little better. Like I said, it's awkward to play it right now. I actually think this is a weird situation where Memories of the Melted's correct choice. I think now we can take a nip in the box. So now we've got a few extra spells. It's good. Definitely going this route. Hell's Banner seems pretty good. Wing Clippings. It might be okay. I mean, it's a decent counter into Diligent, but I think a Hell's Banners is too hard to pass up here. So what are we going to Hell Vent? This, I think. I still think it's this. We can get a 2-floor setup going. Definitely don't need the stewards, though. Yeah, we'll just have to see. Now I kind of wish maybe that I did the whatever you call it. Not the best. I'm gonna go like this, I think. Do we need this? Maybe we do. Alright, well, we definitely want you. Just really bad draw orders, I guess. I think we want these up here, but the Fel will be here anyway. Why don't we just do this? Yeah, it doesn't really even kill that guy. We can definitely do Hell's Banners here, and that will do some good work in allowing us to get these out at least. Should have one more Wicklash coming up. Well, we can just Hell's Banners anyway. Don't want to let these guys burn out, though, that's for sure. We've put so much scaling into this floor, but we can do this now. I don't know why I thought I needed to do that. That's a bit of damage. Don't really know what the fuck else I can do, though. Can I get away with this? I kind of feel like I need this guy in play. I've put too much rage on him to just throw it away, I feel. But it's going to be pretty shitty if these guys burn out. I don't think they will. Deck's down to like a pretty okay size at the moment. What the fuck, though? We're just going to have to take that hit. Like, I really need these fucking things to die out here. Scourge Fel is just the fucking worst, dude. I cannot stand this fucking variant of the champ. I should have burned this. Alright, we got... It's getting a little scary here. I don't know that I need to be taking all of this damage, but... maybe. Well, one thing's for sure, we'll beat the boss. Well, I don't know that that's for sure, actually. Just assuming, I guess, but maybe I shouldn't assume because... yeah. Don't necessarily have the Wicklashes to support it. I think we'll be fine. Could have also just last stand there, I guess. 50 damage taken. 50, my friends. 50. Jesus, dude. 50 damage taken. These are really... well, two of them are pretty good, but I just don't know that they really make sense in the deck at this point. The Endless could be... considering I may have to take a pip upgrade... I guess Endless could be an okay hedge against accidentally burning my units out, considering I didn't take any reform. Then again, Hallowed Halls, you could argue, does the same. I don't mind the Hallowed Halls, actually. I think this just gives me some extra damage on another floor slash a backup plan if if things just go really horrible in a fight. Hallowed Halls can pull me out of that. I think the Hallowed Halls kind of makes sense. It's not going to be a card that I want to put on holdover necessarily, but it is a card that I can find use in this deck for. So Moment of Truth, do I need another draw or do I need Bip? I mean, with two of them on Endless, I kind of think 2-floor setup is what I'm going to do. And that I want draw, but at the same time Pip benefits from Hallowed. You know, especially if these guys are in weird... I mean, I don't want these to be in the... Well, they're on Endless, so they won't be in the Hallowed Halls thing. Like, my Hallowed Halls floor is just some crazy floor of dregs and stuff. I think maybe draw is still better. Alright, so both of y'all went down here. I don't know what the hell's in store for me then. Pyre Wings, probably. Is it Pyre? That's what I could immediately think might just... I might not have enough damage for it. We'll see. Left or right? All I want at the left is multi-strike. That's not true. I mean, little upgrades here and there, and the drags is fine. I guess I don't need the burnout on the Molten Casement. Vortex would be nice. Spells, like, Holdover Hornbreak wouldn't be horrible. Holdover Hallowed Halls is probably not that good. Plus 10 in the vent would be nice. Surge Stone this vent would be nice. Cost reduce. Tiresome Climb. I don't know. I really don't actually know here. And I could go either way here. I'm probably going to Hellvent, let's be honest. So, I already have a Merchant of Magic coming up there. Do I care about not getting any Vortexes then? I only need to really remove these Imps. They're not even that high of a priority of removal. Though they are pretty bad at this point in the game when I don't really have much for them. I don't know, Cavern could be pretty good. Could get a multi-strike, but all the other 3 upgrades just aren't good. Cost reduction sure would be nice, but I can get them at the next one. I only need a few. Like, just Last Stand and Hallowed Halls is all I need to cost reduce. Maybe Tiresome Climb, but I have Hell's Banners, which helps a lot. I think we're going to go left. -2 we could do. I wouldn't mind that on a Last Stand. We have Endlesses for days. I think I keep the Rail Beater, honestly. Let's check this out. Damn it. Oh, the caverns were not so great at all. That's some of the worst sets of caverns. Don't think Endless makes sense on anything. Extra health here is fine. I know this unit's going to be central to the game plan, more or less. Quick. Man, I think we're going to be having a little bit of an issue here without the fucking... I don't know, man. We're gonna have to get another Paraffin Enforcer for sure. Am I good to do this? I think so. I don't know. This is gonna be a weird fucking deck. I think I gain more from the accumulator here. Like, I'll outscale for sure there. Alright, well, let's see. It's penitent. I don't know that the armor fucks me. I mean, Vent is piercing and Hornbreak pierces. I feel like I can take that. Oh, maybe I'll join the dead bodies here. We need to immediately start doing, well... Bad turn to draw these. I'm gonna try the drag floor. Not that drag though. I need the better drags. Give you that. I'm not gonna play the imp. No, I think here. Can't get my Hell's Banners off this turn. Fuck. Oh my god, dude. I think we're gonna join the bodies here. This fight's just going too damn poorly. I can't get any harvests here. I really hate this fucking group. This just doesn't kill anything, unfortunately. So does that matter at all? You're at 210. You go down to 260, 254. 4 times 6 is 240. You'd be at 244, so that doesn't matter. No idea. Shards are not going in our favor here. Pip upgrade would have been better. I lose my music. Let's restart it. We can do that. See if we can get a Transcendent or something. Yeah, that's not good enough. And I'm not even getting burnout. I might just lose my guys to burnout here, but I'm probably just fucking dead is what I fucking probably am. Maybe I can beat the boss down here if I can survive this, though. So I should probably try to do that. We'll come close. No, I think we'll beat this. Is this even in my best interest to do? I am not 100% on that. It is in the sense that... Last stand. I think it is. I mean... Sure, why not? Alright, well, we beat this. And just the lack of multi-strike here is brutal. 97 damage taken. Devour of Death could probably help a lot. Just that many more shards I need to take, though. I don't know what I put it into. But if I put it into something, I could put it into the Vetivery, I guess. It's not horrible. I think we do take this. We need it. Okay, Important Work's huge, I feel. Then again, so could Impus Scholar if I would need Endless on it. I think the Important Work's pretty good here. Alright, we're going left. Let's see what we got here. Pierce. I could put that on the other event, maybe. Entering with Rage could be okay. Fades is really good. I think that's fine. That's a lot of Rage I can do now. Imp in a Box is interesting as well. What were my other options here? I don't think I need to do that. Even the piercing is iffy, but I think I am going to do that. Let's get that down in cost. Let's see if we can get a plus 10 on the break. Can't. Well, what about holdover Hallowed Halls? Is that good? We want to keep people in play is the problem. That last setup that I had is okay. Definitely should have took a pip upgrade. I can spread across 3 floors. I don't know that Hallowed Halls on a holdover is that necessary. It could be. It could be. Anti-synergistic with a lot, but not necessarily. Let's see if we can get a little bit more direction here. I don't think we want the restraints. I was kind of hoping for like double summon or double something. I tell you what, I do think I like the holdover on this. What we're going to do is have the floor that's getting holdover Hallowed Halls is going to have Devour of Death into a drag. And that drag has to be the shitty drag because I want the better healthy drags to be on one of the main floors with Paraffin Enforcer. So we're going to put that into this. So weird. I need to remove cards. I'm gonna do that. Can remove one. Oh, let's remove an imp. It's gonna be hard to even get that guy back. I'm gonna have to keep my pool a little clean. Like I probably just don't need. I can't play the imps. They are dead weights now. Because I need that main floor to be. Well, I don't know. Depends. Whatever the case. We'll just have to see. Spativery wasn't that useful, was it? Could get another one of them, I guess. You just need another Wicklash, honestly. With all these on holdover and endless, and then the bad draw. These are all issues, right? Well, if they burn out, I can just bring them back with my holdover Hallowed Halls. I'm tempted to maybe do that. Could also do that. That was originally my holdover, but I don't think so. This duplicate could work too. I will never draw through my deck, but it's potential. I could be Ember Drained for a lot. I think I'm just gonna dupe that. 3-floor setup. Let's fucking go. Anything else to put my money on? Maybe zero costing some stuff might be nice. Because I'm probably gonna be fucked in that regard. I think a Surge Stone on the Hornbreak is okay since it's not really useful. Well, it's useful, but yeah, this just kind of works. Don't think a -2 is that necessary. Alright, well, we'll see. 29 health. Let's go. Alright. I could keep that for later. I forgot it's fucking... for some reason in my mind, I'm thinking it's like Diligent as well. God damn it. Well, whatever. So I basically picked this thinking it was Diligent. God damn it. I'm a dumbass. It actually has use in this, potentially. But yeah, that was obviously not my intention. We're just going to go in at here right now. I'm not going to play that. And we'll give you Burnout. Fuckers, man. Here, let's go. I do want a wider floor. This is the Devourer of Death. That just goes here. But I'm going to be Ember Drained here. Is what it is. Put you here. Could do that. So that it still dies. Doesn't really die though, does it? Well, either way. Eventually it will. It's a good turn to draw that. Okay, we want healthy ones up here. Eventually we want that Hallowed Halls there. We can fit 2 other dregs on this floor. So we will. And then no imp can be played now. Oh man, are we going to be fine up top? Can't leak at all. Looks like we will be. Hallowed Halls are taking a sweet ass time getting here. You're going to be at the bottom next turn, most likely. So let's get some big rage up here. Do I need to surge this? Surge soda. This thing's dying, which is nice. We definitely got to keep your burnout up. Burnout's going to be an issue. I don't even know if we play that. Just keep these floors going. I may give up on this, I wonder, the Hollowed Halls. That I kind of have to hit these Wicklashes. I got several units that want to be kept in play. I don't know, though. This is still pretty good. Let's see what we got here. These could be pretty good, actually. So it's 1, 2, 3. Now that I've created those, it even makes it harder to get to Wicklash. Are these floors going to be enough to kill Seraph? I don't feel I need the Devourer of Death. I'm going to vent these right now. Do damage. Yeah, I'm just going to do this and not play the Hallowed Halls. I need to get those Wicklashes. I have too many units that if they burn out, I'm just losing too much. So, right now, I definitely don't want to lose you. Okay, that's good that he was alive. He lived just long enough to eat out that final thing. I'm thinking I might gain more, because I'm going to lose a guy here. I might gain more from last and bottom. I'll kill that guy with Vent. Vent that as well. And these burnout timers. That gets close. Do I gain anything from this? These guys aren't going to be very buffed up. I don't think I gain anything from playing this Hallowed Halls. And I think I want this to come up because I want to keep having this be sacrificed. I could put this on, though. I think I'd rather just get double Fledgling Imp. Yeah. Are you guys gonna burn the fuck out? God, I hope not. Ooh, that's a lot of damage, actually. Getting that guy back was nice. Still worried about Divinity. Alright, that'll do it. Ooh, tough one. Well, I gotta say, for 20 shards, I'll be your Huckleberry. 180 health, let's go. Not even gonna give me a blank pages, huh? That's fine, I didn't want it anyway. 190 shards not good enough for your blank pages, eh? Pretty good start, honestly. In this fight, I think I can get away with the Hallowed Halls. I think I need the Hallowed Halls. What do you think about you going in the front, huh, son? I think I like you in the front, my boy. And I do want you to have a lot of burnout. You died of that, so let's just get you there. I can get you up in that mix, though. At least we're doing some hits there. Greatest Hits album. Alright, you here is good. What do we think about this? 17 to the whole floor isn't the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, I'll admit that. Here, let's do this. Well, so far that bottom floor is a lot better. Let's make sure that they're around. Burn that. Gonna just have to take some hits here, unfortunately. Hey, that's why we took the health, right? Alright, let's do this. That is probably not the best thing that I've ever done in my life. Yeah, that was not smart. Holy shit, that was not smart. That was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever done in my life. I even had this here. What the fuck am I doing? Alright, why don't you come up? We're gonna have to, like, definitely do some damage control here, it looks like. Fuck, dude. That is gonna be a lot of damage. Well, not much I can do. I just don't have enough pip. Putting any of these just hurts me. What a shit show. That key error there was such a big mistake. Oh, how I love that unit. Definitely gonna kill me. I could take them out with some vent actions. Let's just see what I can do here. Like, if I can get maybe that guy down enough. I could actually kill that guy. Should have done that first then. I think this still kills us. Alright, I want to redo that one. I've tried too fucking hard on this one just to die like that. It's fucking so stupid of me. I'm gonna switch this to, I'm gonna go here. Get this going. I don't even know if I need the fucking rail beater, honestly. This unit just didn't really end up making sense in the deck. I'm trying to think if I want it. So I can get quite a number of drags in the same floor. I don't even think I need the Hallowed Halls. Hallowed Halls ended up being a fucking total bust. We can rotate these things. Yeah, let's go here. So does this actually help me here? It looks like it kind of does. And since we don't care about the fucking whatever you call it, we'll just do this. So definitely looking better so far. Wait, that didn't... Oh my god. Why did I think that vent was going to kill that? Jesus Christ. Well, whatever. I'm not. If I die on this one, I'm not going to restart. I don't deserve it. That didn't help. Yeah, if without hitting the plus 10 on any of this, I guess I should have visited more Merchant of Magics. Plus 10 on these events is not nearly enough. Just isn't. So you're at what, 1? Definitely more than a 190 or whatever that would do. So I do want to keep you in. Can do this. Maybe I can get them down enough. Well, unless I just die to this guy here. I don't think I want to lose that guy. Problem is, if I want to take them out, it's tough. Definitely can't have one of them get through. If I draw Molting Imp, I'm fine. If I draw Vent, I'm fine. If I draw Tiresome Climb, I'm fine. If I don't, then I'm dead to the back Shadewing next round. So like this, I don't know that that helps me much. Whereas if I do this at full Ember, I kill all these, which is pretty good. So I think I have to do that, unfortunately. Do I even play that? This Vetivery is just useless as ever. this up. We're losing a guy. Might as well throw this guy in. Do some damage there. I think we've got much more damage up top. Just gonna do this to get it out of there. I don't actually care what comes back here, but I do want to get some stuff in here. Wow, that was useless. I'm not getting the guy back. He's just not dying. Like, something doesn't seem to be adding up here. Well, we beat it. We had to restart, but... God damn it. Is what it is, I suppose. Just the big mistake. Like I said, it was all down to that one turn where I just made a massive mistake with the Hallowed Halls. Well, also just using the Hallowed Halls in general was a mistake. I had zero need of it that run. All it did was hurt me. I spent resources on it. Good to know. But yeah, it ended up being a lot tougher than I thought it would be given the start. Like I said, there was a lot of good stuff offered at the start, but I started to see the writing on the wall. I was like, if I don't get multi-strike, gonna be rough. And yeah, it was. I mean, every fight from Fell on was pretty rough. But definitely beatable. Had to restart the Divinity fight though, so not happy about that. Yeah, Hallowed Halls, I don't know, it is a trap every now and then. It's not necessarily always everything it's cracked up to be. I should have been able to recognize that. I don't know why I took it in hindsight. I was thinking like... I don't know, I just wasn't thinking. But... yeah, basically a double floor setup, not really a triple floor setup. It was against Chased. It was a triple floor setup against Chased. And it needed to be. Chased, I think, was actually the hardest fight of this. I think. That was like a tough one to suss out. But yeah, this is a good combo, of course. I give the MVP to this, the Fledgling Imp Molten Encasement combo. Paraffin Force is pretty good, self-infused, but when it only single strikes and everything else on the floor also only single strikes, it doesn't quite shine like it can. Though it was still the best thing. Like, certainly would be better than trying to rely on basically any other melting uncommon, I would say. Any other melting uncommon in this run would have been worse. So, tough one. Definitely a tough one. Last Stand was pretty decent too. Should have hit, if I could do it over again, I probably would have not hit that second to last Merchant of Steel. I mean, it's tough to know that the cavern would literally be useless, but it's basically just a hard miss, so it's tough to say in hindsight, knowing what comes up if it was wrong or not, but because I could have easily missed at the Merchant of Magic as well. Like I was saying, I want +10 on this event. I don't really want to Surge Stone it, but I probably should have just bit the bullet and Surgestoned it, because it wasn't quite that useful at just 10 and Pierce. 10 Pierce and 10 non-Surgestone is great, but if I'm not getting... I guess what I'm saying is if I could have ring 7 gun Merchant Magic, and maybe I do find the plus 10, but also maybe I just keep getting Surgestone. But I think a big thing that would have helped is spending one of the... I skipped on one Surgestone. One Surgestone should have been spent on event. But yeah, we got it done. Kinda. I wouldn't really count it. I count it in the sense that I put together something that can win. I just fucked up. So Manad, same idea here. Full burnout is fine. I think more or less it represents the same thing. It's a good horn break. Molded. That's the Wicklash I would be looking for. Same artifact setup. I don't know about the... Oh, you know what though? You didn't take Molten Encasement. So you took Molded over Molten Encasement? I don't know if I like that one. I know I technically did it in the last fight, or the last one. I think I took a Molded over a Molten Encasement, but I think it made more sense in that other run. I think in this run I really like the Molten Encasement. I also don't see a Fledgling Imp taken, unless I'm missing it. I would definitely say take the Fledgling Imp. You also, like I said, you have the Vetivery already. If anything else, you can put the Fledgling Imp into a Vetivery, and that's really good scaling to a floor. I really don't think in this run skipping the Fledgling Imp is good. Holdover and Golden Smoke is fine. I think he'd rather have a Molten Encasement on Holdover, or on Endless though. But whatever. Still like a lot of the other stuff here. But yeah, Penitent, man. They're rough. Tough to scale. Well, Penitent was pretty bad too. I mean, I went down to, what, 27 health on it? So Penitent actually was the toughest fight. Fucking hate the Penitent. Kind of deja vu here with main stack. I like the Dark Deal. Although, if it's... I still think maybe the Last Stand's probably better. Purifying Cleanse could be good. I think I still prefer Wicklash over it. These vents are good. I think I'd rather double up on one versus splitting them out like that. Remnant Pack was taken over... What was it taken over? I can't remember. Very similar decks. I think it could just be a matter of just I scaled a little bit better. Well, I will say this. I think also, it didn't look like he took the Fledgling Imp. So, I think maybe because you guys didn't have the Fledgling Imps. Oh no, you did. You had the Molten Encasement Fledgling Imp. But I guess you didn't have the extra drag / rail beater. Maybe that was a difference. And you only had one of these, I guess. Because I guess, I survived just by the skin of my teeth against Penitent, but I think I just had a little more offensive scaling than you guys. If you go back to me, I had, at the point of Penitent at least, I had 2 of these. I'm pretty sure I had 2 of them. I didn't have 2 of these, is what I didn't have 2 of, but still the rail beater. Had the drags kind of upgraded. Had the Last Stand. Had at least one of these. I had one of these on Pierce. And then just extra whiplashes. It's probably just a little bit extra that was able to let me barely survive on that fight. But I don't know, that was a fun one. I like that one. That one was more in my wheelhouse than some of those other ones, so a very tough one, but not unbeatable as we see here. Keep them coming. I like these. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.